you want to steam their face real good. You're free to use the Ready cleanser if you feel like they need it. Everything's customizable. You really want to soften their skin up for this.
So everything is just...
Yup, it'll make your job way easier.
Man, so easy.
So, you know, go ahead and cleanse real good. You don't want to over exfoliate because a lot of the attachments that we're using are exfoliating attachments, like the ultrasonic scrubber as well as the nozzle. That's like, you know, water microdermabrasion basically. So you don't want to over exfoliate, and plus we're going to use the enzymes too. So that should be enough to get her skin soft and smooth and help with extractions. So every time that you're kind of removing a product, kind of give the skin a little embrace, I don't know, with the towel, because that's going to help soften the skin for extractions that are coming up. So after I cleanse, I usually do the dewy dewy toner in between, because you like to keep them real hydrated during this. That's the whole purpose of this facial. We have the enzyme. Everybody needs their pores cleaned out and their face hydrated. So go ahead and let the enzyme sit. I am actually going to let it sit on you for time, and I don't want to waste it. So yeah, you're going to let the enzyme sit for 10 minutes. You're going to take the ultrasonic scrubber and you're going to turn it down low, not too high. I'm going to just kind of come up, kind of hold her skin taut. It's basically an ultrasonic current that helps like vibrate, and basically by it vibrating, it helps break up the stuff in your pores more. Alright, so I'm going to take the rest off with this towel. So you go over every area about 2 to 3 times, and then you rub it in. Hold it taut, don't be afraid. You gotta hold it taut. So you see I got the steam going. Just leave it at a certain distance that it's not, you know, soaking the client. And you're gonna put a little pressure when you're doing the sucker, because you wanna help remove the stuff out the pore. 2, 3. Rub it in. Don't let it just leak into their hair or their eyes, wherever you're at. So I'm going to turn my water down just a little bit more. And I'm going to hold it real taut. Like, don't be afraid to hold it taut. Rub it. Even. 3. Give it a little pressure, especially over here in the cheek. That little whiteness you see is the aloe mixed in with the water. And when you kind of like microdermabrasion, when you come up off of her skin, you don't want to like go like that.
Jerk it?
Yeah, exactly. It's going to create bruising. So you just want to keep it real steady. And let it just flow between your 2 fingers. And you can change the heads on these to fit, but this one will work for her nose and her cheeks. So when you do the nose, you really got to make sure you grab it, and you kind of want to go in the direction of the nose like that. And you gon' this is where you really gonna see some of the good stuff start to come out. Hey, I took that picture. So I push her nose up. That's gonna help with the extraction. Look at that. Oh, that's my favorite part. Look at that. This is why it's so important for the skin to be soft. I tone with dewy again. I'm not gonna tone with fresh until the very end.
Because dewy replenishes vitamins to the face, but she just snatched everything out.
So after I tone her, I'm gonna go in with refreshed. Feel free to use whatever mask you want, but I use refreshed on most people, because after something like that, when you're doing a lot of exfoliation, really the most important thing is to just rehydrate their skin and calm it. And this is aloe based, so that's gonna do exactly that. I almost always use a hot cold hammer because they need it.
And close the pores up.
Yeah, especially around like the winter time, when you go from hot and cold sometimes. It just the skin be different. Douse her with Refresh. And I'm gonna use the
Refresh smells so good.
I do.
It
And the
smell
spray.
like, you know what Refresh smell like? It smell like you in the jungle.
So we put
I
the.
never saw it before.
Oh, and sometimes
is
this
on
is
here.
weird. And sometimes when they have the mask on, I just do like a little massage, help with like the drainage, and rub it in. Cause I kind of like I do this at home when I have Refreshed, but I like to leave a layer of Refreshed on, like, and then put my moisturizer and stuff on. Cause it's just so soothing. I like to remove it with the cold water. Because again, we elevated their skin at the beginning with everything, with steam, with the enzymes, with the sucker, all the exfoliation. You got to bring it back down. If people don't be knowing that their skin should be slightly wet
Moist.
looking.
Yep, that's healthy skin. Healthy
That's
skin is actually, this is healthy skin.
Yeah.
You saw Alicia that I posted today? That's healthy skin.
Yep. And I tell people all the time, your skin's main function is to protect, and it does that by creating oil and water. If you're deficient in either of those, you can don't worry about your hyperpigmentation, none of that, because your skin don't care about it. Like its first role is to protect it, so it's gonna do that by oil. Now that we've got everything off, we gonna go in with our Fresh. This is the exfoliating toner with AHAs and retinol. So I have some silky and I have some clear. So then that was the clear and the silky. Like I said, everything's customizable, so you know, pick what you think, use your best judgment. And then I'm going in with the polished on top. Okay, now you're all done.
Fine, okay?